Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm a tasty producer, and today I'm going to try to create a homemade tofu turkey. So I don't think this should be too hard.
Oh! This is like something I found on the side of the road.
These are like baguettes.
What have I created? I've created a monster. So what I'm basing this off of is the iconic tofurkey. I'm just gonna slice this open and do some research. Wow, that is dense. Wow, it's so cute. It's got a little stuffing in the middle. So I'm just gonna try some of this with my giant fork. Okay, so it's like pretty rubbery, not the best flavor. It kind of tastes like bologna, but worse. I feel like a turkey should have little drumsticks, you know? And I feel like that'd be really cool to try to recreate. And for those of you at home who are wondering why I want to eat something that resembles a turkey when I'm vegan, because I didn't give up meat because I don't like the taste of meat. I used to absolutely love turkey, and I want to see if I can recreate that taste. I think I'm gonna ask someone else to try this. I want your honest opinion on this tofurkey.
It's very rubbery, it's very dense.
If it looked more like a turkey, I feel like that would be better for me because I'm not a vegetarian.
Are you gonna try to fix this?
I'm gonna try to make my own and see what I can come up with.
Well, that I'm excited for, so
Yeah.
I can't wait to try that.
I mean, I hope I can do better than this, because if not, that's gonna be like a huge letdown.
Oh my God.
This might be what we're having for dinner, folks. So the first thing I'm gonna do is squeeze all of the water out of this. Tofu has a pretty high water retention, and getting all of the moisture out is just gonna let it absorb whatever flavor you want it to take on. I wonder if people ever thought about making like tofu milk. That's so disgusting. I don't know why I'm even saying that. Oh, right. So we're gonna add the tofu to a food processor because you can't have a tofurkey without tofu. I'm going to add nutritional yeast. A lot of people use nutritional yeast as like a cheesy flavor. I think it actually gives it more of like a savory kind of like umami flavor. Umami. Now I'm gonna do garlic, 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning, which does not have any chicken products in it actually. Onion powder, pepper, soy sauce is super important. So we're gonna blend this puppy up. So now I'm gonna transfer my tofu concoction into this big bowl. Nothing like some tofu paste to get the party started. Ugh. This is gonna be a turkey, I swear. So now I'm going to add a very essential ingredient. So this is called vital wheat gluten. Gluten is the main protein of wheat, and it's a great meat substitute because it has a really chewy, meaty texture. Then we're gonna kind of form like a giant gluten dough ball. I'm going to attempt to mold it into this like little bowl I have. This is my mom's stuffing recipe. Shout out to you, Carla. So let's try this. Just going to try to make like a little dome. It's gonna punch a hole in the middle. It feels so weird. I feel like I'm in pottery class. I'm just gonna stuff it. I think that might be too much. Okay, I'm just gonna seal its little butt up. Let's see if this thing comes out. Oh, look. It's a little turkey dome. Wow, I really lubed this fellow up. He is slick. So I'm just gonna wrap him in parchment paper first, and then in foil. Now I'm just gonna take this to the oven and hope he transforms into a little perfect tofu turkey. I just pulled this out of the oven, and I'm nervous to see what he looks like. Whoa, it's a little turkey. He's so cute. I like how it's really golden. And then it has this weird, like, soft spot on the top, like a little soft spot on a baby's head. And I don't know why that is a thing. Wow. Okay, tofu turkey. I'm gonna try it and see where we're at. This is not good. This is really bad. It looked pretty decent, and this tastes like the bottom of a sneaker. That is what it tastes like. Just lay it on me.
Yeah, this is gonna be a no for me, dog.
Is it really that bad?
Rachel, I'm so sorry. What is in there?
It's stuffing. I stuffed him.
Him? I feel like your tofurkey is gender neutral.
Pronoun they. They, them. It jiggles.
I
It
know.
literally jiggles. So hold on, can I just like...
Don't hurt him. What I'm going to do is call in Merle, who is my fellow vegan comrade slash boss slash spirit animal, who will hopefully know how to fix this. Don't laugh! This is not a good sign.
This is like wet bread that's been sitting in a closet for like a week or two. The vegans and the vegetarians and
know.
even the meat eaters deserve better than this. You can do
I
better
know.
than this, and I believe in you.
So this is interesting because even though this is a tofurkey, you would think the first ingredient would be tofu, but it's actually wheat gluten, which makes me think maybe I should cut down on the tofu and actually up the wheat gluten, especially since the wheat gluten is like the really chewy part, and since this is like so soft, I'm wondering if that could help. Maybe add a little bit more of the poultry seasoning, crank that salt up, jazz it up a little bit. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to decrease the tofu from 3 blocks to 1 block. I mean, it's good that it's so dense because I think that's gonna help with the texture. Just trying to like seal up this giant crack that I've made. Jeez. I'm also going to make my little drumsticks this time, so I'm gonna cut off. Nope. Damn, this is thick. I mean, honestly, this isn't bad. From a distance, you could like pull this right out of the KFC bucket. And now you're gonna wanna slide that stick right into its DMs. This is probably the weirdest thing I've ever done for my job. I'm just gonna bake them along with my little tofu turkey. Okay, this is attempt number 2. He's a little lumpy, but that's because it was like a lot thicker and harder to work with. Cheers.
Oh wow, that is chewier.
It tastes like bubble gum.
It doesn't taste like bubblegum.
No, but the
Chews.
texture.
Oh man, look at this. Okay, this one doesn't freak me out as much.
Texture is definitely better. Like it's definitely more meat-like and less spongy. Let's crack these puppies open.
Oh my god! It's so cute. Wait, that looks like a little drumstick. If you breaded that and put stuff on it, drum roll, please.
Ew.
Oh, wow. I think you have to take the the legs out, but then let that continue to cook. Because if you can get close enough, it's like biting into a loaf of bread.
Fun fact, the wings should come out of the oven before the tofurkey because they're smaller.
These are like baguettes.
But this time, I decided to try adding some pinto beans because the tofu gives off a little bit of a spongy texture and the wheat gluten could be a little bit doughy, and so we think the beans might kind of give it more of that like in-between meatiness. I also dialed the wheat gluten back a tiny bit by a half a cup. I think that might do the trick. This is attempt number 3. Just took it out of the oven. It looks good. I am very optimistic right now. Let's pray that this is good because I am not making this thing again. I will if I have to, but I'd rather not. Moment of truth, guys. Hey, she's back. We're doing this thing. Okay, wow.
Whoa!
That looks good.
Give me that electric turkey knife.
Am I right? Where's my dad at? This
It looks really good.
This is promising.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
That is way better, man. That is so much better.
Yeah.
Not only is it better than the other 2 attempts, it's way better than actual tofurkey.
Wait, we freaking did it.
Yep, no, you did it.
Tofu turkey.
Okay.
Hell yeah. I need to get an actual meat eater in here to see if this is the real deal, so you don't just hear it from a bunch of vegans.
Wow. It's just like from Whole Foods. It's really good.
Oh, Frank, don't flatter me.
Oh, heck yeah, girl.
Yay.
It's really good. I'm impressed.
My show pony. I hope he gets a blue ribbon this year.
Can I have some more?
Oh my gosh, I never thought this day would come. Even if you eat meat and you just wanted to see what the process of making something vegan is like, that's totally awesome and fine, and I hope you learned something and maybe try something like this sometime. And I hope that if you're vegan and you are in an area where you don't have a lot of options or access to different kinds of like meat alternatives, that now you have a recipe in your arsenal that you can whip up anytime you want. Cool. Adios. How do I end this thing? Save a turkey, ride a tofu turkey, or ride a gluten bean soy bomb.